Misfits. Check out what I found. This cool looking game. It's called Hifi, and it's from Smirk and Dagger Games, and we got the star of the show right here to tell us all about it.
Hey, how are you? All right, here we go with the documentary. Come down this way. In 1974, the Meeples were the hottest rock band in all of rock and roll. They were working on their pivotal concept album, Hi-Fi, when creative differences split the group, and they never finished the album. Only the A-side was ever released, until now.
Oh, wow.
50 years later, the Meeples are back, and you are the producers of the B-side of this legendary unfinished album, and it's got to be great.
Wow.
All right, so
How's it work?
That's the idea. What's going to happen is the original album side is now the rondelle. You're going to rotate the vinyl, and then that's how you're choosing your resources for the turn. And that can advance one or two times, or you can actually spend some bonus points to keep on rolling through a little bit. Then once you have your resources, you're going to end up playing into this production board. And one of the important things you're trying to do is you are trying to get this sequence to go off. So this is not 4 tracks of one song. These are 4 songs with highlighted artists throughout. So I want 2, a big drum solo, vocals, and then finally guitars to come in. So now let's assume I have this in my hand. I'm now going to play a card onto the board. Every time I play a card, I am scoring points, and it creates a chain reaction of all kinds of interactions. So let's take a look. When I go down here, I will instantly score points based on how many stars are still available on this track. That's 2. I'm going to now take a look at the artist. The artist has 1 audio knob on the equalizers. So I'll get a bonus point for every single one. That's 1, that's 3. And if you're yellow, you just got a passive bonus point yourself. Now, at this point, great. I have now completed that 4-card sequence, and that is worth 7 points. I'm up to 10 points. That also means I'm going to close down one of these, and it's now going to be locked down for that. Only 2 more chances to actually score these cards down there. But here's the thing, there's also going to be a whole bunch of other bonus things you can look for. So, if I place a card in the right time slot, so this is the 5 time slot, I will get a bonus audio knob immediately onto the board. Or perhaps I do more than that. If I match the amplitude, that gets me 2 victory points. Or, if I create 2 cards that are the same artist, well, that's a solo. Now, I will get an audio, a production point for every audio knob that I've got down there. And if I do more than one of those 2 things, I can do a special move, which is I can swap one card from my hand for one on the board and create all kinds of havoc. So, this is a game that is a tactical game as well as a strategy game. Because if I could have cashed this in when I only had 3 of that done, I would have gotten 4 points. I didn't, I risked it. But someone could have gone right over here, gotten a purple card, and created a remix of the tracks. That means they're going to swap, I don't know, this card for that card, because they're trying to do their own thing. Well, that just put me back, and now I'm like, I should have cashed it in.
Wow.
So that is the kind of the thing that happens in this game. It is trying to find the best moves every single turn to optimize and get you the most points, the most bonuses. And in the end, whoever scores the most points walks away having done the most credit on the album and wins.
That sounds awesome. I mean, this is amazing. And if people at home want to learn more about it and find out where to get it, where do they go?
They can go to smirkanddagger.com. We have it for pre-sale right now. The game will be arriving in about 5 weeks. And after that, it'll be in full distribution. You can find it at Barnes & Noble, Books A Million, your local retailer. Everyone will have it.
Awesome. Well, thank you very much.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.